Hello, my goddesses, how are you all? We are live. It's Wednesday, and today we're going to be doing our live streamed living room workout from the Tribe group, so all of you can tune in for free, yeah? We're going to do this one because this one's our body weight. This one, all you need is a yoga mat and a sense of adventure. And we're going to do this today here. So all you're going to need is a space of a yoga mat. If you don't even have a yoga mat, you could do this on carpet upstairs in your bedroom. It might actually even be better. I'm a little bit worried about the slidiness of these mats on my laminate floor, but we've been adapting as the time has gone on. So I can't wait to see who's going to join in live to do it live with us. But it is basically, if you've never done a Yoga HIIT workout before, who is joining in live? Jackie's live! Yay, Jackie! So if you've never done a Yoga HIIT, I'm just excited to have somebody to talk to. Even if I can't see you, Jackie, I know that you're there, and that's important. So if you've never done a Yoga HIIT workout with us before, what is it? And the reason why it's called Yoga HIIT, it was actually developed by the most amazing yogi called Sadie Nardini. You should look her up. She is a rock and roll star yoga teacher. She's amazing. And she created a thing called the Yoga Shred, okay? And Yoga Shred is a fat blasting, body sculpting form of yoga. So where yoga is good for lengthening and mobility and stretching, and also really good for like upper body strength, if you think about what yogis can do in terms of that. It's all of that lovely lengthening and strengthening and working in this particular frame, and also for your core strength, which yoga can do. But it's adding a HIIT style training format, a Tabata style circuit. So Tabata is a exercise protocol developed by Dr. Tabata, who worked out that if you exercise over faster, higher intensity over a shorter period of time, you get fitter faster, burn more calories, and can tap into this thing called the EPOC effect, which is the exercise post-oxygen consumption, which means your body continues to burn calories after you've done your workout. So although this workout is a very quick 20 to 30 minutes, you'll continue to burn calories as your day goes on. If you're doing HIIT style training, who's HIIT style training for? This particular workout can work for everybody. The way that it's created, and this is what I love about it, is that it's really good for beginners because there are levels within the training. You can have the modified levels, and then you can work to, really kick ass and go all the way up to a higher intensity, yeah? And some serious progressions in this, and there is some serious moves. There's some serious moves in this, enough to make me go every time we're about to do it, because I know what's going to happen, and I'm excited but nervous always at the same time, yeah? Because it's a little bit like ripping off a band-aid. It's the exercise equivalent of ripping off a band-aid. That's what I like to say, because it's short, fast, to the point, gets it done, and I really like that. So all you're going to need, as I said, space of a yoga mat. You're also going to need some water. I would definitely recommend you get some water. And got my water. And that is about it. If there's anything else I want to say, yes, if you have any sort of injuries in terms of wrist injuries, knee, shoulder, etc., I will be giving modifications today, and I want you to pay attention to those, okay? So if you hear me say, if you have a tighter wrist, or if you have knee issues, etc., please pay attention to the modifications. Don't just do what I'm doing. I will show you the modified versions, but I'm also going to do the, some of the higher progressions as well. But listen to the modifications, because they are just for you. And I think that's it. Shall we get started? So what we're going to need is, I'm going to need my phone as well, and I got my notes and my water. And I'm just not used to you being over in this corner, because I normally teach this way. But I'm going to talk to you over this way. And then we're going to get started. So if you are wearing your watch, hold on. If you are wearing your watch, you can activate it for high intensity interval training, or if you're using a Fitbit, now is the time to activate. And then we're going to get ready. Okay, so let's start at the top of the mat. Lock, beautiful. Actually, I'll go here to the top of the mat. It feels weird because I normally do everything on this side, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, and just be mindful if you're beside a wall. We're going to sweep up and reach for the sky, and then a little baby back bend, forward fold, arms out, chin forward, and bring yourself down, grabbing your elbows. We're going to sweep gently from side to side. Lovely little stretch into those hamstrings. Beautiful. Then bring ourselves up nice and slow, feeling like you're hitting every vertebrae as you come up. And then again, reach, 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 reach. Should feel lovely. And again, this time as you come down, see if you can get a nice straight leg here as much as you can. And then we're going to rotate from pinky to pinky, swaying either side, feeling the stretch on the side waist. Big exhale here. And then as you come back up, I want you to come back, slide the hands up over the knees, roll the shoulders back, look out over a flat back. Oh, stretch that back out, it feels nice. Bring it all the way down, hands onto the mat. You're going to step back with your left leg first into a lunge. So as you get into the lunge, take your hands onto the inside, and I want you to first drop your knee here, flatten your toe, lift your hands up, little stretch through the hips. I like to say we're worshipping the ceiling gods with this one. Nice, lean it in, beautiful. Hands back down, tuck it back in, step back with the other foot, and then we're going to go into our first dog of the day. So plant your hands, bend your knees first and foremost, lift your hips, push your hips up and back towards the back of the room or the corner of the room. If your hands are sliding, like mine always do, claw the mat, relax your head and neck, and then we're going to walk this out with a little bit of pedaling, pushing the heels into the floor. Lovely. And then from here we're going to drop the heels side to side, almost like a little putty cat stretching themselves, long-limbed. Beautiful. And then we're going to come up through into a nice high plank, and from here we are going to chaturanga down into an up dog. So keep your core tight, chest over thumbs, pushing your elbows back, nice and strong. Oh, and then curl it up into a little up dog. Feels nice through here. Then tuck your toes under, straight back into a dog. Oh, I love that, love, love, love. Nice. All right. Then we're going to step our left foot slightly closer to our right, and then bring this up into the lunge. You can do that in a couple of motions or one big step, whatever you can do. Drop the knee and salute. The ceiling gods once more. Beautiful. Bring your hands down. Then from here back into your plank. Drop down into tabletop. We're going to do a little cat-cow to warm our back up. So roll it out. Eyes to the sky. Oh, feel like it. Nice little wiggle here. And then push the earth away, arch the back. Inhale, exhale. Eyes to the sky. Feel like you're pushing your belly button in, arching the back. Inhale, exhale. Push the earth away, stretching like a little putty cat. Last one. Inhale, exhale, look up. Oh, feels nice to stretch the back. Inhale, exhale, push away. Arch that back as much as you can. And then just give it a wee wiggle here. Doesn't have to look like much. Nobody's here. It's just you in your living room. Oh, and then stretch it out. Child's pose. Toes to touch, knees wide. Try to push your forehead, armpits, everything into the mat, as well as connecting your forehead and as well as connecting your sit bones, those are your bum bones, to your heels, if you can try and do both. Keep those knees wide, toes touching. Lovely. Oh, nice wee stretch to start with, and to get us ready for our 4 circuits. All right, how are we doing, ladies? Anybody else joining in? Andrea's there. Hello, Andrea. You are most welcome. Okay, so 4 circuits. Each circuit is 4 minutes long, which is great. So that basically means 4 times 4, 16 minutes, and we're done, right? So 4 minutes, and the first one is always about high intensity and legs, pretty much. So it's going to go 20 seconds on of high intensity, followed by a 10-second rest period. And today's is the lunges, fists of fire for 4 20-second intervals. And then we're going to do a mountain climber series. I know, sounds horrible, but we're going to do it. Mountain climbers are so good for your core. It's basically a crunch the other way up, okay? So it's so good for working in here and tightening this and bringing your waist in, and also for core strength. And it's really good cardio as well. Okay, so let me show you the first one. Using a wall is really helpful in this instance. You want to come back into a lunge. These are your fists of fire. And then you're going to bring up your knee and use your fists of fire to bring some anger to the world. Okay, so that's lunges. We're going to do 2 facing this way, 2 facing that way. All right, then the mountain climbers that we're going to do, and we're going to work up to mountain climbers. Yeah, so you want to get into a nice high plank, and then from here we're going to start with a gentle little walk, and then there's going to be a jog, and then there's going to be a run up the mountain. Okay, and we're going to work up to that. So I'm going to give you some good tips for your wrists as well with that. But let's get going. I'm going to get the timer ready. Are we ready, ladies? Are we? Okay. Where are you? Yoga HIIT. Come past it. There it is. Okay. So, starting. Whatever leg you want to start on, it doesn't matter. Hold on to the wall. Reverse lunge, fists of fire. Big exhale. Take the leg behind. Use that wall or the door to stabilize yourself. There's no downside. You can do it without it, but you're less likely to go as deep and you're too busy thinking about falling over. And we're done, and we're going to tap it out in the break. That's it. That's as easy as it is. Okay, same leg. Here we go again. Shoulders back. Keep your shoulders up nice and high. Square those shoulders facing the wall. Big breath. Inhale. Exhale. Open your mouth to breathe. You want big breaths here. Legs are still sore from Monday, but we're doing it. And that's us. Tap it out. How are we feeling? It's good, right? Okay, switching it around, other side. Core tight, shoulders square. Keep those shoulders up. Step your lunge really long, as far behind you. Your knee doesn't have to hit the floor, but you do need to take it nice and long. Keep going. Breathe. This is stretching out my sore quads for a Monday. Nice, tap it out. Can still feel it from Monday here and here. How are you ladies feeling? Got your curvy workout in? Okay. Definitely feeling it in the quads today. Use the breath. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Tap it out. Nice. All right. Bring it down now into the mountain climber. So get into a nice high plank. Make sure that you're hanging out between your finger, your first finger and your thumb, yeah? Don't hang out on the pinky side of your hands. Your wrists are either directly under your shoulders or slightly further forward. All right. Just walk in this one. Take it nice and easy. And this is where I always regret having drunk my Prudy not so long ago, bliggly, bliggly, blig, when I broke my fast. But anyway, here we go again. Let's take that pace up a little. Bit more like a fancy jog up the mountain. Breathe. Oh, if you could hear my tummy making strange noises right now. Keep it going. It's literally going clickety clickety. It's going to be great later for a couple of particular moves. Okay, who's taking it up a notch? Let's go. Running up that mountain. Keep your core nice and tight. Keep it going. Nearly there. I'm going to have a little child's pose before we do our last and final one. All right, let's go. Run, run. We are nearly there. Keep it going. Oh, the jiggly tummy is giving up. honestly don't want to see my green Prudy again. Ah, nice little child pose. And we're done. Bring yourself up to standing. Quads are feeling it for sure. All right, one down. How are we feeling? Who's doing the workout? Give us an emoji. Give us a strong arm. Let us know how you're feeling. I am out of breath. Okay. We are taking it to our arms now. And unfortunately, we have to bring into play one of our favorite yoga hit moves. Just want to make sure you can see me down here okay. Yes, I think you can. Okay, so you want to think we're going to do tricep dips. Oh yeah, tricep dips for 4. So you want to point your fingers towards your feet. Now you don't want to have them, you don't have to have them all the way. It's really you finding the best position for your hands, okay? I don't know if you can see that on the mat, but you kind of want to have them either pointing that way or slightly that way, yeah? And then from here, you're going to dip your elbows and extend. It might look like I'm doing this with my hips, but I'm not. I'm just bending. So from your hips to your head does not move. You're just bending your elbow and extending. So bend, extend, bend. Okay? For 4. I'm sorry, it's going to hurt. It's going to burn. It's very difficult. I'll give you some modifications with that one too. And then, oh, we should do it this way. I'm so used to doing it the other way. Then we're going to do what we call the wild thing plank push-up. So again, core nice and tight in tabletop. Then you want to draw your arm up and squeeze between your shoulder blades, imagining that you've got your hands stuck in sticky honey pots. All right, to make this more difficult, to progress, you would do this in a bear or beast motion and try and not sway. A lot more difficult. It's really up to you what way you want to do that, okay? So let's start with tricep dips. Okay, so a modified version is just to take more breaks. Who knew? All right, so here we go. Bend, extend. Just doing it for 20 seconds. Just so you know, the first one's fine, and then it just gets horrible from thereafter. Aren't I right, ladies? Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay, sitting. Let's give them a wee stretch. Another wee stretch, and then we're going to go for round 2. So, at this point, it's not too bad, but maybe tell yourself a number. I'm going to do 10, then I'm going to take a little break. Okay? So if you're at 10 now, just sit your butt down, and then get back up and go again. Okay? Nearly there. Feeling it already. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. We'll give it a stretch. Give it a stretch. All right, so again, tell yourself a number if you feel like you need a wee break in between. So 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woolly, 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 and then go again. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we are done. So it's basically 2 sets of 10. Hence the 20 seconds, but it's really good. All right, how are we feeling? Last one. We can do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a little break. Back on again. The shake helps, ladies, I promise. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, stretch it out. Stretch it out. Oh, feels good. And flip yourself over for, gonna go this way, for the sticky honey pots. All right, tabletop position. Your hand is underneath your shoulder or just slightly forward. You want to draw it up past your boob. We call it the boob graze. Squeeze your shoulder blade. Push the earth away with the other hand. And imagine you've got your hands stuck in sticky honey pots. There we go. And then feel free to just give it a wee stretch out if you've got the space. And we're going to go again. Here we go. Keep your core nice and braced, nice and tight. That's it. Keep your gaze between your thumbs. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Draw it up nice and close, all the way up. Nice. This is one that you don't really notice. If you want to milk your wrists, just give them a squeeze here. You don't really notice it, but it really builds up, right? Okay, here we go again. Lovely, breathe, breathe, breathe. Nearly done, keep the core tight. Whew. And again, stretch it out in whatever way feels good. That way, take your chin up and down. Oh, feels nice. All right, last one. Keep that core tight. Nice. Brace those abs. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Feel like you're pushing the earth away with the other hand. Push it away from you. And we're done. Yay! How does that arm one feel? How are we feeling? Take a little drink. Okay. Let me see. Let me have a quick check-in. How are we doing? Give me some thumbs up. Who else is watching? Joan is on board. Joanna's on board. Joanna, you could definitely do these with your broken ankle. I know that you have right now. Can't do this next one because it's all about the legs. But you could definitely have done the Wild Thing ones for sure, and you can do the core ones we're about to do later, depending on what's on your boot. If you've got a boot on your ankle or not. Make it a little bit harder. Okay, so we are going to do some running squats. Okay, so we're going to do legs now, in case you hadn't noticed. So the legs is always in a what we call a temple pose. So if you're on your yoga mat, one toe is pointing in one direction, one is pointing in the other corners of the mat. So you're always standing in a temple pose or a little bit like a sumo squat. Yeah? Keeping your undercarriage kind of slightly tucked in. Okay, so you're not pushing it out, you're keeping it slightly tucked in. Okay, so running squats are simply knee, knee, squat. Okay? A couple of ways to do the knee. You can either do the knee the Yoga HIIT way, or you can do it the kick-ass way, Muay Thai knee. Okay? Either way's fine, but it's just going to go knee, knee, squat. And I want your squats to be deep. We're going to start slow, and then we're going to build up to see how fast you can go and get as many in, get that heart rate up. Okay? Then temple hops. I love a temple hop. I'm a little bit weird that way. So temple hops, remember this is temple pose. This is the corner of your mat. You bring yourself into the corner of your mat with bent knees, and then you do a little hop. So the hop is basically driving your hips forward, bringing your fists of fire to your waist and back out again. And then you just add the wee hop. Back through center, into the corner, add the little hop. Back through center, into the corner, add the little hop. All right? For 4, let's go. So, starting with our running squats, toe, toe, here we go. Knee, knee, squat. Knee, knee, squat. Knee, knee, squat. We got it. Let's go. So this one's just nice and slow to get your rhythm. And then we're going to take it up a notch every time. This one gets mighty, mighty high intensity. Tap it out. Check your heart rates. Heart rate's okay. It's doing all right. Okay, let's take it up a notch. Second gear. Breathe, breathe, breathe. It's all about the breath. Your breath is your friend. Nice. We're doing so good. I like these ones. They're high intensity, but they're fun. All right, third gear. What have you got? Let's go. seconds. Come on. Push to the end. Oh, that was good. Feeling it. For sure. Tap it out in the break. All right, this one. Give it everything. Here we go. Swing that arm. Lift that knee. Crunch it out. Go. 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 You can do it more. Push a little harder for 3 seconds. And you are done. Whew. Heart rate. Heart rate's gone mad. It has indeed gone mad. All right. Tapping it out. Temple into the corner. Hop. Land through the heel. Through the center. Hop. Keeping your knees bent. The hop is a bunny. It's not a kangaroo. Roll back onto your heels. Legs are feeling it. Legs are still feeling it till Monday. And tap it out. Who did curvy? How are your legs feeling? Mine are still sore. This daily exercise, I tell you, it's really good for you. It really is. Keeps you sane, keeps your heart rate going, makes you feel strong inside and out. You can do this. Tap it out. All right, 2 more. Who's still with me? I want to see it. Give me some hearts, give me some emojis. Let's go. Back through center. This is the last one. Make it really count. These hops really add up. Keep those knees bent. Land soft through the heels, not on your toes. Land into your heels. Roll back. And done. Woo! Leg one over. How we doing? Okay, quick check-in before we do the last one. Who's on board? Give me some hearts. Give me some emojis. Let me know you're working hard. I want to see the sweat. Be sure to take a photo. Post it in the Goddess Got Goals group as well, ladies. And let us see the work that's being done. All right. Done. Yay? Done. All right. Okay, so what are we doing last? It's all about the core. Working the core. I know I love to work this one because it does make you feel like you've really had a strong workout in the belly. And because ladies feel that it's good to work your belly. Here's the thing about working your belly. I'm just going to tell you really quickly while we take a second to recover. Is that you can't out-exercise the fat in your belly. Okay? Your belly fat will not be reduced by the exercises that you do. Okay? Let me repeat that. Belly fat is not reduced by the exercises you do. You can't out-crunch. You can't out-yoga boat or anything and fat around your tummy. If you think what exercise does, exercise is about strengthening your muscles, strength training, etc. Now, you are burning calories and you are burning fat when you do this style of training, but just because we're doing a core workout now doesn't mean that that means this part, this 4 minutes, is just burning your belly fat. It'll just come off wherever it wants to come off. Generally not where you want it to come off. It's just the way that it is. So you need to look at the diet. It has to come from the nutrition, and abs are made in the kitchen, which basically means if you want a flat stomach, it's all to do with about, eating the right thing at the right time for the right reason. You hear me say it all the time. Okay, so 2 leg raises. Oh yes, Jackie, for you. 2 leg raises, 4 Kankunasanas, and 2 yoga boats. All right. So leg raises. Want to make sure you can still see me lying down. Yes, you can. So how I do leg raises is I hold on for dear life to the sides of my mat. Okay. I push my lower back in, not completely in. Okay. You just want to still be in neutral spine, but you don't want it to be arched. Okay. You want to kind of push it in, and then you're lifting your legs, and I lift up my shoulders, push my belly in, and I'm just going to raise my legs up and down. Now I'm not lifting my neck up. I'm lifting my shoulders up. You can do this without lifting, but I like to lift because I find that if I do lift, there's a bit of fluff on me, that I push my belly in even more, which is what it's all about, okay? So we're going to do 2 leg raises, then 4 Cancun asanas. So lying on our beaches in Cancun, if only, ladies. And you want to, sorry, it's this one. Okay, push, pull, push, pull. So you want to be at roughly a 45-degree angle. Your toe is up, you're pointing through your heels, and you are, it's a piston, it's not a cycle. It's push, pull, push, pull. So you're drawing your knee up and pushing your heel away. We're going to do that for 4. It gets a bit tough towards the end. And then the final 2, hands half on, half off for 2 yoga boats. And my belly's going to glug, glug, glug again some more. Because I had my breathing. Okay, so let's just do it. Let's take a quick drink. Let's just do it. All right. On your marks, get set, and go. So raising the legs up and down. Your legs don't actually hit the ground. They kind of hover, lifting your shoulders up. Push your belly in. Hold onto the mat, either side if that feels good. Try to get it as close to the floor as possible, but then lifting it back up. Oh, yeah. This works really deep into the lower abs for me, and also at the top. So it's actually hitting the top and the bottom of your abs, which are the muscles at the front. All right, one more. So lower with control, raise it up. Lower with control, raise it up. I close my eyes to get it done. Push your belly in to the mat. Navel to your spine. Keep your shoulders up. Squeeze the mat. Oh, if you need to. That's so good. Really enjoy that one. All right, I do when it's only 2 of them. Sitting up, elbows, Cancun asana. Here we go. Keep your core and your lower back nice and tight. Push it in and out. Now, because my quads are really sore, I'm wondering how well I can do with these. Because these hit your hip flexors and your quads as well as your core. For 3, 2, 1. And my quads are still very sore from Monday. Anybody else's quads sore from Monday? Or just me? You know I hate a lunge. Here we go. So, a modification here is do 5 or do 8, put your toes down. Do 10, put your toes down, okay? So you can take breaks, but I suggest you set a number for yourself. 3, 2, 1. So especially coming into this 3rd one where it gets really tough, I want you to set a number for yourself that you're going to do. I'm going to do 10, right? And then do the 10 before you take a break. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now take a break. And then get back on. Here we go. See? That's how you can modify it. 3, 2, 1. Done. How we feeling? 1 more to go of these. And then I'm kind of scared of the yoga boats because gluggy tummy. But we'll see. Yeah, my tummy went glug, glug, glug the whole way through those mountain climbers. But we will get there. Come on, ladies. Focus. Use the breath. Nearly there. Couple more. You can do it. All right, final 2. So yoga boats, half on, half off your mat. And then you're just pulling it in and out. Here we go. In, out. So you're leaning back and stretching and then pulling it in. Yeah? Yeah, glug, glug, glug. I hear you. If you need to take a break, take a break. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, take a break. Best stretch for this one is just lying down, which I hope I can manage to do. All right, last one. Here we go. Finish it nice and strong. Glug, glug. I can hear it. It's glugging. Oh, the glug. The belly is literally moving from one side of my belly to the other as I do it. Do not have your prudie within 1 hour of yoga hitting. Oh, that one was tough. Let's stretch it out. We deserve a good stretch. Yeah, I had my Prudy when I broke my fast about an hour ago, and I can still feel it go glug, glug, glug in there. I drank loads of water as well. Stretch it out. Imagine that you're walking up a imaginary ladder. Stretching it out. Then let's take our knees and give them a squeeze to our chest. Oh, drop your heels nice and close. We're going to do a couple of glute bridges here. Stretch out those quads. Imagine you've got a watermelon between your knees. Drive up through your heels. Don't let that watermelon flop, yeah, or fall out. And then, oh, this is good. Drive your hips up as much as you can. Get a full extension across your hip flexors. And push your heels in. And then you want to lower each of the vertebrae one at a time into the mat. That's number one. Here we go. Number two, drive it up. Keep that watermelon there. Don't let your knees flop open. Drive and push each vertebrae one at a time into the mat and into the floor. Third and final one, drive up. Notice how much more space you have, how much easier it feels the third time round. Push each vertebrae in, nice and sequentially, in order. Ah, that feels good. All right, what are we going to do from here? Let's do a reverse pigeon. Take one leg on top of the other one. At right angles, we're going to scoop this up, and we're going to stretch this butt cheek, which kind of needs stretched from all the squats we've been doing this week. Okay, release, let go. Switch it over to the other side. Right angles. Now, one of these might come towards you. This side always tends to, so you can push that other knee away while you draw it towards you. Oh, that one's right into the piriformis. Feels so good. All right, let's roll towards each other first so you can still see me. Take your arm underneath your hand. So you can either go underneath your head that way, or you can come up onto your elbow. Take your leg that's on top by your feet, keeping your knees quite close together, okay? Draw your heel to your bum. The other knee underneath you can shift forward for a bit of balance. And just, yeah, oh, feels good. All right, we're rolling away from each other now. I'm still here, I just can't see you. I can't see you anyway, but you know what I mean. Oh, this one's my tight quad. Beautiful. Bring yourself back here into cross-legged for a little side stretch. I'll move over this way so you can see me a bit better. And then we're going to sweep to the side, looking up towards our elbow, bending that elbow if you can and pushing both sit bones into the ground. Over to the other side. So again, as you come over, if your bum lifts up, push that sit bone in and then look to your elbow, relax your shoulders. There it is. One more each side. Relax the shoulders. Bend the elbow if you can. Nice, and then sweep. Push an imaginary bubble away. One more, lift it up. Sweep. Push the imaginary bubble away. Let's give your triceps a little stretch. And on that side. And then bow and say namaste, little yogi hitters. How are you? You did good. Whew. So we are done for the day already. Really quick workout. Who else is on board? Shawneen, hello. Lovely to see you. So, how you doing? Lindsay's there too. How's Lindsay? I think Lindsay and Jackie are still on board. Ladies, how are you feeling after that workout? Let me know. I would love to know the feedback on what you thought. I think our triceps are going to definitely feel that one. And definitely don't have your Prudy within an hour. Last round was tough, and yes, my quads were sore from Monday. I know, right? I have to say my quads are really sore from Monday. So there, and my butt a wee bit, but mostly the quads. And then I've been walking and running and stuff too, so that's probably not helped the quad situation. It's helped the mental situation, hasn't it, ladies? But not necessarily. But the body feels a little bit tight, but it's been working hard. So well done, everyone. We will be again here every Wednesday for our Yoga HIIT, just to provide a little bit of body weight for the whole of our tribe. We do provide daily stream workouts in our Goddess Got Rules group for our VIPs. If you are a past member and want to join our VIPs, you can do that. If you are a graduate or a previous graduate and you want to come and get all the extra support that we provide over there, there's ways to do that. Just reach out to me via PM or check your last emails. I sent something out recently just to help and support you all. And I look forward to connecting with you all very soon. We're in this together. We can do this together. We can stay sane together. Yes, Lindsay, our triceps are going to be sore for sure. But I look forward to seeing you all again in the Goddess Got Goals group tomorrow for our streamed Strong EMOM class. And then Friday is our lean class, which kind of not looking forward to the HIIT. But I don't mind the yoga, but I think kettlebell HIIT is just intense. But we can do it. We can do it. I'm excited. All right. I will see you all then. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Peace out and enjoy your time.